Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Vampire League. As you may have known on the last live stream, I've been chosen to be the vampire. So it's me. I'm Team 12, the vampire. I was on time for this live stream, and then you know what happened? I had these teeth, and it took me a long time to put in. How cringy is this? The first time I'm talking with these in there, but I tried to do something cool. I think it's fitting that I am the vampire. So I'll explain what this league is. I'll explain what we're doing. We're going to do the draft today. This is a couch fam league. So it is you guys that are in it. It is a $30 league. So we'll go over what a vampire league is, and we'll start in about 2 minutes. That's right. I got a costume on Amazon. I didn't want to get the stupid looking teeth. I mean, look at this. I mean, come on. Look at these teeth, man. Look at this. Like, come on. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Joe Montana vampire. Let's go. So yeah, this is going to be crazy. And they didn't, I was like, let me be vampire. And they're like, nah, we got to do it random. And it was, it was meant to be. It was destiny. I'm the vampire. So yeah, Dak is in this league. I am the vampire. So these are the, let me see if I can, I can't really show you guys. I'm trying to figure out a way to here. This way it's not that bad. Give me a second. I will try to share the rules. There we go. Okay, you can kind of read that right there. There we go. So this is a 12-team league where one team is chosen to be the vampire, okay? Now, it's essentially an 11-team draft, all right? So 11-team snake draft. The vampire does not draft any players. And that's me. I'm Team 12. I'm not going to draft any players. I already have queued up a bunch of like retired kickers and stuff. You can see right here, okay? So it's limited bench space. It's only one QB, 2 running back, 2 wide receiver, 1 tight end, 1 defense, 1 kicker, 6 bench, no IR, nothing like that. So it's not a deep league. Basically, if you got a bunch of players on bye or some injuries, I got a good chance of beating you. If the vampire, if I beat you that given week, I get to choose any player from your roster, steal them, and put them on my roster. Now, I will, in return, give you a player that I started from that same position. So let's say I steal Cooper Kupp. I would, in return, give you like Nico Collins, for example. Okay. So, that's essentially it. Now we did make some differences. One thing I did want to note is that basically my team is the entire waiver wire. I get to choose between 1,000 players, who to start, whatever, right? The waivers are locked. There's no waivers for the other 11 teams. I'm living on waivers. And 2 things we did change to make my time, like I don't want to spend too much time on it. So one thing gives me an advantage and one thing gives me a disadvantage. So the things we changed is that I'm supposed to pick my opponent each week. So I pick the weakest team, right? Oh, let's say, you drafted JT and he's on bye. I would play you that week. Or you got like 4 players that are injured one week. I play you. So we're getting rid of that. So it's going to be completely random. We don't know the schedule. So that's cool. It's going to be a random schedule matched up. And to help me out a little bit to kind of counteract that, we're going to, I don't have to call out which player I'm going to steal beforehand. So after I play you, I decide if I'm going to steal a player and which player that's going to be, and I will return the player. So is there any questions about this league? Nico Collins. Yeah, I can't pronounce stuff. Well, it's like instantly when this video went live, I was like cringe. But we're trying different stuff, right? It is what it is. Love the fit mob. You guys are very supportive, no matter how stupid this is. I mean, it's kind of a fresh fit. I don't know the cringe level how it will be when I rewatch it, but it is a fresh fit. I mean, Joe Montana, alternate, right? Orange sunglasses, hair slicked back. the cosplay teeth. It's my first time cosplaying, really, other than Halloween. So, yeah, any questions before we start? We're about to start the draft. I made it 30-second timer so it won't be boring. I'm not actually drafting anybody. All right. Any last questions? And I will type in the chat. Any last questions before we start? Hey, I wanted to try something new, right? I never did this before, so I appreciate everyone's patience in the league. It is a $30 league. It's for you guys. I'm doing this for you guys as a Couch Fam League. No one else is dressed up in the league. They're not the vampire. That's the thing. They're not the vampire. Now they can dress up like Blade or a vampire hunter, but I don't think they are. But you can. I'm dressed up as Blade. There we go. We have somebody dressed up as the most popular vampire hunter. What's up, Couch? Can you make a Discord channel? We already have a Discord channel, and I will drop the link here. It is a secret, private Discord channel. All right, so just to let you know, don't tell anybody. Shh. Okay, I'll drop it. I'll drop the link, but you can't tell nobody. All right. Let me see. Copy. Oops. That one's too secret. Let me give you one that's less secret. Secret Discord link. The only league that's open is a 96 team Patreon league. So if you do want to join that, you have to be a $10 Patreon member, patreon.com/fantasycouch, or it's below in the description. Hey, I love entertaining the people, right? I love, I always want to be a filmmaker, always want to be an entertainer, and that's what it's about, right? That's what kind of separates me from the other fantasy analysts or fantasy football influencers. That's right. I am the vampire. Oh, Toast sent the link out. All right. So there is a link out. Toast put it up there. Is this going to be? No, it's not going to be a regular thing. Interesting concept. Love the idea behind it, and love you can set up any type of league on Sleeper. That's right. He probably won't get suspended to this season. So I'll just say there's higher than 50% chance the suspension goes to next year. Yes, I will be sending out emails and Patreon messages. We are setting that up. We'll likely finish setting it up by tomorrow. So you could get an email tonight, as early as tonight. What's up? Jared's in the league. All right, I got to start the draft, guys. This was a great question, though. But yeah, I answered that. All right, I do got to start the draft. These guys have been patiently waiting. So let me see the best way you guys can view that. Right there. There we go. All right. Again, it is 30 seconds. Josh Allen is back. Let's go, baby. QB1. Okay. We are ready to go. Okay. Because this league is so weird, I just want to give the people some time, let them. I'm just going to type another message at all. The draft is starting in 30 seconds. All right. Let them know. So I already have my picks right here, my placeholders. I had to take my boy Vinny, Adam Vinatieri. Cape's a little loose. Man, I didn't know how good this fit. I literally got the teeth in and glued on at 6:59 p.m. Like, that's how crazy it kept falling out. I never done this. I never done this cosplay stuff. And then I hit live, and it's the first time I talk with these things in, and I'm like, oh crap, that's not good. All right, guys, here we go. All right, I'm just gonna commentate, chill. I love this. I am loving. You know what? I love the cape. I love the cosplaying. I love the community. I love doing this, and I don't have to be all meditate and get in the zone because I'm not drafting. Let's go. Blade gifts being posted. Set draft order. Start draft. Here we go. All right, again, it's 1 quarterback, 2 running back, 2 wide receiver, 1 tight end, no flex, 1 defense, 1 kicker, and only 6 bench spots. Now, basically, from an outside perspective, this is how the league is going to go. If I get my first win early, watch out because it can snowball and I can start steamrolling teams. Now, if I don't get my win the first 3, 4, 5 weeks, then my team's, I'm probably going to suck. I'm probably going to have a terrible record and not make playoffs. All right. Here we go. Cody Parkey, he ain't even in the league. I'll give you Cody Parkey, bro. I'll change it right now. No, this is a vampire league. Come on, get with the program, man. This is a vampire league. Those kickers are placeholders. So far we got JT, CMC, Eckler, Najee Harris, Derrick Henry, Justin Jefferson, Kupp, Dalvin Cook. This is standard PPR scoring. I'd say running backs are pretty valuable. So Jerome Jackson, he should be right after he picks the 11th pick. It should take about 1 second for the 2.02 to start, I believe. Eat an apple with those fangs. No, it'll break. Okay, Jerome Jackson is panicking. He has 2 back-to-back picks here. I don't know if he knows that. I don't know if he knows what's going on. He takes Javonte. Okay, it's a little early. Not a bad pick, though. He passed up on guys like DeAndre Swift. Now, most people take Swift much earlier. Oh, he does not like DeAndre Swift, folks. I'm fine with RB. I think that's a great strategy. But man, he does not like DeAndre Swift. All right, that was a lot of guys you could have took there. So your vampire team will be made of waiver wire players left over for the draft. So your team will be rather weak week 1. Exactly. Yeah. My team is completely going to be made up of waiver wire pickups, sloppy seconds, the leftovers, and it's going to be tough week 1. This is awesome. Just got here. What's up, Scott? Let's go, baby. Who are you on? Are you a vampire slayer or are you on my side, the vampire? Who do you want to win? Come on. It's always fun to be the vampire and root for the vampire. Everyone knows that. When are you guys going to have the draft party video coming? I love those every year. We're going to have it late this year, but it is coming. It's going to be probably at the very end of August, or early September. I think very end of August. Uh-oh, the real vampires arrived. Deshaun Watson. Good luck, Dracula. Thank you, Deshaun. What's up, Brent? You're the GOAT of fantasy football. Thank you so much, Steven. Team Vamp. Let's go. Vampire, man. Vampires, come on. Vampire's always cool. Hey, that's why Blade's cool. Remember, guys, Blade's a half vampire. Don't forget, he's half vamp. Couch Dracula. That's right. What is the best pick to get in a 12-team PPR league? That's a very complicated question. I tend to really like the late picks, 9, 10, 11, 12. You guarantee the top 6 wide receiver. You guarantee the top 10 tight end, top 10 running back. I like the end. That's my favorite. 9, 10, 11, 12. That's my favorite usually. Okay, rather be out fishing. Team 9. It is a very bold strategy, but in an 11-team league, I think you can make up for it. You're still going to get quality running backs, right? There's those round 4 running backs, ETN, Breece Hall, Zeke. Now, if you go the first 5 rounds without a running back, I think that's a dumb mistake. I think that's too extreme. I think there's really no reason for that. But you know how most of these leagues go, running backs go early. So we seen a lot of running backs go. So out of the wide receivers, the top 6 are gone. So there's a tier fall off after CeeDee Lamb slash Diggs. So the top 6 wide receivers are gone. And there goes Debo. Bro, if you're on waivers, I can use you any week. My roster, my bench space is literally like 1,000. It's infinite. So if Deshaun Watson's not being drafted, I love that. He might not get drafted in this league because that's a very risky move for someone to draft him. So I could potentially have a top 5, top 7 quarterback chilling. Maybe gets an 8-game suspension. Let's go. So there's some running backs left here. My favorite's probably Brees Hall. And so, fishing strategy is not bad, right? There's a lot of running backs still left. Brees Hall, ETN, these are really good running backs. CeeDee Lamb's risky, but I love CeeDee Lamb. He's going to get a ton of targets. Don't worry about him, man. He's unproven, but he's going to get a lot of targets. And I think it's worth taking a top 6 wide receiver. Of course, a little bit bold to go with Lamb over Diggs. Diggs is very low risk. Lamb is much higher risk. But trust me, man, Lamb, you want him. You want to try to get a top 6 wide receiver most of the time. It's a really good thing. That's the end of the biggest. This is the biggest tier in fantasy football. After Adams, Chase, Diggs, Lamb, after those guys, it's a big tier drop off. Yeah, I heard about the national convention in Cleveland, Deshaun. I just got here. Why did you take all kickers? They are placeholders. I am the vampire. This is a vampire league. Yeah, the bye. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you didn't go Diggs because of the bye week. Makes a lot of sense. You don't want to start killing, messing up your bye weeks this early in round 2, right? Top 1K, we got to be conservative, eh? Running backs have cooled down quite a bit. Out fishing took Cam Akers. Now, I think that is a mistake coming off that Achilles injury. I think that's a horrible RB1 to have. I'd rather not have an RB than Cam Akers. Well, at least he made it up with ETN. I didn't invent this. It's called just Google it, Vampire League Fantasy Football. I heard about it, and we did a podcast on every single league. So we did that podcast. So check out the second YouTube channel, or just listen to the podcast on. It's on any platform really. We went through about, I don't know how many it was, like 30, 40 different fantasy football leagues, and Vampire was one of them. There's college to Canton. You draft college players. Devy League, salary cap league, contract league. There's so many. Yeah, the buys are deadly. When you face a vampire and you got those buys, no IR spot, no waivers, no nothing. Getting RBs early is always my strat. You can find gems later. I was able to get Debo and Jamar in rounds 9 and 8. Yeah, I agree. What's up, Couch? Haven't been in one of your streams in a while. What's up, Cooper? Couch, what's good? I'm in. You're in what? What are you in? Do you think there's a chance Mike Williams outscores Keenan Allen in PPR? Yes, there's a realistic chance. I much prefer Keenan Allen, right? Big Mike Williams is great in best ball because he's inconsistent, but Keenan Allen's the guy. Let's see if we have any surprises so far. That's a good start for Keyshawn. Very balanced. Okay. How about if CMC gets hurt, you're screwed, huh? You got to take a risk somewhere. Very balanced team. I like these balanced teams. Oof, going QB early, man. I would never do that in this league. I don't cool off that. I don't know. It's only 11 team league. You can draft quarterbacks late. Matthew Stafford? Oh my God. Why would you do that? Okay, this has been the first. Matthew Stafford? What? Explain this. Why? What's up, Adam? Why did you draft Stafford? What the heck? Oh my God. I need an explanation. Keyshawn, where you at, man? Whoa. So Dak's saying that they have a strategy why they're going QB early. Look, this isn't as bad as it looks because I'm gonna have an open mind because you do want to, your bench is important. So he wanted to take 2 quarterbacks with different bye weeks and have him stacked. I get that. I just don't get the Stafford pick. I don't get that. No, see, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't do this. I would not do this. I don't like this, but at least I understand that there is strategy behind this. But Stafford, right? He's ranked like QB 10. He just came out with the elbow injury. QB 11 sometimes, a QB 9, something like that, right around 10, let's say. So I don't get that. Why would you take Stafford? Lamar Jackson's still available. I don't know, man. With Lamar Jackson still available? So see, smile more. This guy has a good. See, at least he has a reasoning behind that. He says right here, I did it in the event I lose to Couch. I have a strong backup quarterback in a PPR league. Wide receivers are plentiful, especially deep. So at least there's a strategy here. So if I beat him, he's going to still at least have a stud quarterback. So at least there's strategy there. The Stafford pick is what I don't get. Like, he's going to have the 6.12, right? Like 20 picks later, and he could easily get a quarterback. He probably could have got Stafford 2 rounds later. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Maybe 3 rounds, 4 rounds later. I'm not losing the Couch. That's my strategy. That is what Team 7 is saying. Well, if you do lose to me, I'm probably going to take Josh Allen or Cooper Kupp, by the way. Bro, the Matthew Stafford pick is just mind-boggling. By the way, Lamar Jackson and Kyler Murray are still available. So is Jalen Hurts, Russell Wilson, Tom Brady. And a lot of people have Tom Brady ranked ahead of Stafford. So that I don't know. I can't get off that. I don't know how you draft Matthew Stafford, bro. That makes no sense. Wow. Look, Lamar Jackson went in 6.0. Why do you Fishing says, I love my team. Well, I hate Cam Akers coming off that Achilles. That's a terrible RB1 pick. See, if you just picked Brees Hall there, I would have liked it. Why not go with a younger guy who actually has an Achilles? You going a guy coming back from an Achilles? Nah, that ain't good. Like I said, I'm very open-minded, but I'd rather get the younger, more durable guy. Now, if you had Brees Hall and ETN, I love your team as well. Thoughts on my start? Jared. Dalvin, Adams, Pittman, Kittle, AJ Dillon. It's solid. Now, the only issue with your team is that you probably have a little bit more injury-prone players like Hollywood Brown, Kittle, and Dalvin Cook. So that's going to be a bit of an issue. Bro, what is Team 1 doing? Like I said, I get the QB, but you could have did it right here. You could have did it at the 6 and 7. That would have been smart. You could have did it at the 6 and 7, buddy. So at the 6 and 7, you could have got yourself the same thing. You could have got Stafford and Rodgers. It would have been great. You really could have. You could have got Stafford and Rodgers. There's still Brady's still available. Yeah, see, that was a huge mistake. Right here, you needed to take a tight end or running back, any other position, basically. You got a solid team here. Not bad. Let's see, Team 5. By the way, guys, we are doing a Vampire League where I am the vampire. These players I picked are just placeholders. My team is basically made up of all waiver pickups. There's no waivers for anybody else except me. I am the vampire. See how Team 5 is doing. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is a bad pick. Other than that, team's okay. I like it. Team 6, very nice. Running backs are a little shaky, but a good team. I like it. Team 7, very nice. I'm not as high on Chubb as most people, so I would have preferred another running back, but I would have definitely took a running back there. So it's just we just disagree on which running back. Good team though. I don't know how Waddle's gonna do, but I like the team. I like it. Jared, like I said, good team, but could be a little bit more injury prone than I'd like. Team 9. Very good team, but I hate the Cam Akers as your RB1. Already talked about that. Team 10. Good start. Good start. I like it, man. I like it a lot. My only complaint would be that Mike Williams is very inconsistent week to week. You want to have very consistent players, ideally, but a good team. And you drafted Dak Prescott. I don't get how people are really ranking Dak ahead of Brady. And look at, boom, fell right into your lap. Tom Brady at 7-11. Come on. That's great. So this is a solid team. I like this team a lot. This is great. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Great team. Going a little risky at running back, but I won't hate on it too much because you went robust, right? So you knew you were going risky, but you knew you were going robust. So that helped out. Going RB, RB, RB. You're the only team to do that. Very good squad so far. Well, here's the thing, man. Javonte is going to split time. But last year, what was it, like 50-50, let's say, right? So this year it's going to be 70-30, 60-40. Also, Melvin Gordon is injured a lot. So even if it's 60-40, with the team scoring more touchdowns and being so much better, Javonte Williams is really good. Now, I'm not saying like I love everything about this team. Like I wouldn't have took Javante, right? I would have took another player, Aaron Jones, a little early, right? So, but I'm saying it's okay though. Like I do see it, so we should worry just a little bit. But if Javante Williams just last year had a 60-40 split, I think it would have finished like RB8 or something, right? So he still would have been really good. And just imagine that slight chance that Melvin Gordon gets injured. You got yourself a top 3 running back. Well, he's that good. He can possibly be the best running back in fantasy if Melvin Gordon goes down. James Prochet. I mean, I'm tracking this pretty closely. I don't know, and nobody knows who's going to be the starting wide receiver alongside Rashad Bateman. Um, I think it will be Devin Duvernay, but it could be James Prochet. James Prochet, maybe the guy we want, maybe a better pass catcher, like just a better wide receiver. Devin Duvernay, maybe the tougher guy, maybe the guy the Ravens want. It's a battle. It's a battle to track closely. Now, in a shallow league or anything like that, anything kind of normal, I would just avoid these guys. The Ravens are barely able to support one wide receiver, so I don't really care about the second one. Now, in a best ball tournament or in a 16-team league, you want to note this. Yeah, you want to draft Prochet with your last pick or Devin Duvernay. You right, you don't want to you want to do that, but in a 12-team 16 round draft, I probably wouldn't draft either one. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't understand this question, Yogurt. Hey, Couch, your team is looking good so far. Maybe a little weak at kicker, but otherwise really solid. Hey, don't be such a jerk, all right? You're ruining the draft. You're ruining the experience for everybody. Now, my team's all placeholders, man. Even though I've been clowning Keyshawn's team, he still has a good team. He's doing well. It could have been way better though. His team could have been the best team if he possibly didn't go Stafford there. If he went QB at the 6-7 turn, that would have been great. Yeah, it is. Vampire League is a fun format. It's all about if the vampire wins early or doesn't. I think it's my first year doing it, so just my thoughts. I don't have much experience in this other than reading a couple articles and talking to like 5 people. There are a bunch of retired players on Sleeper you can draft. Yes, that's Vinatieri. If you make playoffs and win the playoffs, you also get to steal a player from the other. Yes, I get to steal a player any given week. Now, if I don't make playoffs, I won't be stealing players week 15 on, right? I won't, but week 14, even if I'm eliminated from playoffs, I will steal players. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't actually. I could steal players in week 15. I'd be in the losers bracket. But yeah, if it's week 17, if it's a Super Bowl or week 16, sorry, I'm still in a player. Yeah, if I win. I don't know. Oh, you're Smile More. There you go. Yep, solid team. Oh God. So in a traditional vampire league, you're supposed to announce which player you're going to steal before the matchup, and you decide which opponent you're going to play against. So that's going to be different in this league. It's going to be random, and I don't have to announce before the matchup starts, so I can steal any player I want after the matchup. Can you just explain? Yeah, sure, I can do it. I'm not drafting, so I can explain. So, in a nutshell, 11 guys are drafted, as you can see here. I've been chosen as a vampire. My entire team is based off on waiver wire pickups. Waivers are locked. These guys can't add any waivers. They cannot add any waiver pickups at all. It's a short bench, short starting lineup. So my team's constructed purely off the waiver wire. Whenever I beat a team, I get to steal any player from that team. Then I have to replace it with the same position from a starting player on my roster from the same position. So if I steal Justin Jefferson, I got to replace him with one of my wide receivers I started. If I steal Josh Allen, I got to replace him with the quarterback I started. So yeah, the vampire sucks the living life out of the other teams whenever he or she wins. Yeah, Dalvin Cook's not being drafted top 3, top 5 anymore because he gets hurt every year. If you draft Dalvin Cook, you have to expect him to miss like 2 or 3 games minimum. I was wondering why you had a list. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good talking with these things in. Just to let you know, I'm doing a good job. It's just kind of a panic, kind of hard at first, but good job so far. Pat myself on the back. Alan Lazard, round 10. Ayuk, round 10. I love these picks. Dameon Pierce, okay. Here's where it gets tricky. Oh, and we have an auto pick so far. I wish that quarterback had the same bye week, and I would destroy him if I faced him. He got lucky with that one, man. It could have been a lot worse of an auto. Now, Kirk Cousins is available. Kirk Cousins is probably a little bit better than Tua. Trey Lance was available too. Thank you, Scott. Any ideas how to determine draft order for my 12 man? Yeah, if it's in person, do beer pong. You don't have to have beer, just fill it up with water. You can do the ping pong ball. You can do, and if it's not in person, you can do 100yarddash.com and something like that, or the races. We do the wheel of names or something online. I have so much Dameon Pierce in best ball. I don't know if he's a good best ball player, but anytime you get an RB late, I need to get some more stock in Dameon Pierce in best ball. Anytime you get an RB late and he becomes a starting RB, it's great. End of this month, end of August, very end of August. Joe Mixon doesn't really get injured that much. No, I think Dalvin Cook's more injury prone. Yeah, I think Dalvin Cook's more injury prone than Mixon. Man, Michael Pittman, I think he's one of the easier players to predict, right? Like a guy like Juju Smith-Schuster, that's really hard to predict. But I think Michael Pittman's great, man. I think he's a low-end wide receiver 1. I mean, there's really not much to say about him. He gets an upgrade at quarterback. He's good. He should be solid. He should be fairly consistent. Matt Ryan's better than Wentz. Yeah, that one's not really hard, right? Harder players to judge, right? Like the 49ers. That's really hard to predict. The Chiefs wide receivers, the Packers wide receivers, right? These are really hard to predict. I think Michael Pittman is one of the easier players to predict. Super low end wide receiver 1. I think everyone should like him. If he's in round 4, draft him. Easy. I'm in a 10-team vampire league. I'm the vamp. You'll be surprised how bad the waivers are. My RBs are Mac and Gainwell. Well, I'm in a 12-team vampire league, so that means my waivers will be even worse. It's Cortland Sutton this year. I slightly prefer Judy in Dynasty, though. What's up, Dave? I always have a weird feeling when drafting an RB and a wide receiver on the same team. Well, don't worry about that. We're in more than one fantasy league. Don't be scared of little things like that. See, if you do that, hopefully they're on a good offense, so you'll be good. Tua was auto drafted. So Reyes fell under the pressure. It's getting into the deeper rounds, and there's a lot of things you got to calculate. There's only a 30-second timer, makes it interesting. So it was an auto draft. Yeah, Tua went before Lance and Kirk Cousins. So team 3 was very happy to get Trey Lance. And we're almost done. We're almost done. God, this live stream is just so weird. Hey, we do what we do, right? I don't know, dude. We're just trying new things. We got rid of the guillotine league because I don't want to be in too many leagues. We stopped doing the guillotine league this year and we replaced it with the vampire league. So far, it's fun. This comment here got me really scared. He said, "You'll be surprised how bad the waivers are." Yeah, it's my first time doing it. I didn't really think about it too much. I'm confident in my kicker skills, confident in defense. I feel like I'll be able to start some kind of quarterback. But the other positions is going to be bad. Hopefully, I get lucky at tight end. But the RBs, oh my God, that's going to be hard. Wide receivers, I'm going to need a little bit of luck. That's it. It's only 14 rounds. You're looking at the whole entire draft board. Vinatieri is the round 14. It's only 14 rounds. It's almost over. I I mean, I update people at the, if you want to ask a question, I always update people. I just don't make like an official update. But yeah, I do post updates. I tell you how I'm doing in my leagues and whatnot, stuff like that. What is this Ashton Doolin hype right now? Oh, you're talking about for me. Yeah, let's hope that's right. Bro, if I get Mac Jones, I'll be happy. I love that. Double sniped on defense. Michael Gallup. Yeah, I can get Gallup. Well, I mean, waivers is my thing, right? When I started Fantasy Couch, we only posted waiver wire videos. Like that was our YouTube channel. Well, just once a week waiver wire pickups, maybe some start sit 'em. That's it. Yeah, I love the drafts going quick too. I made it 30 seconds so it won't be boring. Right. Man, that would be great if I got one of these top defenses I like. Yeah, James Robinson. Hey, I get to see how he is from the Achilles and then get him. And I'm looking at I'm already seeing some. I'm already noticing some great players I can pick up. And that's what I'm going to do after this video. It's not going to be set in stone. I would have loved to get the Niners D, by the way. But it's not set in stone, but I will be. Dang, this guy drafted Will Lutz. He don't care. I will be picking up players right now, like just so we can see like who's on waivers. Why? It's 14 rounds. You can draft the tight end and quarterback right now. Oh, you need a kicker. Ooh. Well, if you draft a kicker, no, you don't want the Eagles D. Don't draft them. Saints D, very nice. You think so? Let's see. I'm not going to be looking, so I don't want to help these other guys, but we are going to go waiver hunting, guys, and you guys are going to help me. Like I said, I'll be changing my team around, but it'll be a fun thing just to have my team kind of set at least temporarily for now, or tentatively set for now. All right, whatever, Dak. Nobody's gonna slay the vampire. I'm making playoffs, baby, and I'm stealing players. Yeah, man, I've been doing a lot of 20-round best ball drafts on drafters and focusing on that last wide receiver to draft or those late round RBs and QBs and all that. Like, yeah, late round tight ends too. I've been taking Mo Alley Cox, Austin Hooper, Kyle Rudolph, guys like that. So yeah, 20-round best ball drafts. I'm there with you, Carlos. Yeah. I'm just not trying to read the board right now. Yeah, most best ball drafts are 18 and 20 rounds, at least the tournaments. Well, hey, I'm about to put the team together right now, dude. Let me see. I think I'm going to get a really good kicker, is what it seems like. I'll be able to get a good kicker. No one's really drafting a backup kicker. I am surprised. I thought a couple people would draft a backup kicker. We'll see. I mean, it's one strategy. You can draft a backup kicker or not. I probably would not because I draft just a reliable kicker that's going to be good every week on a good team. Oh, yeah, 20 rounds, 12 team, always 12 team. So, hey, out fishing, man. Your whole team's based on Kelsey, really. Kelsey. Oh, this guy's got two good defenses, the Bucks and Broncos. Just Stack went Ravens D. What team are you? Your Smile More? Oh, somebody drafted James Robinson. Oh my God, they didn't want me to get him. Draft grades. We can go through, I guess, every team really quick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Of course, Jalen Tolbert. Yeah, these guys are. Yeah. Hey, I love all these guys. Rashad White. Are you kidding me? Yeah, these are some of my favorite guys to draft. Period, Quinnen. So yeah, Robinson sniped. That's right. Hey, that's right. Jalen Tolbert. Jalen Tolbert. Jalen Tolbert, baby. Kadarius. Let's go. I have to give letter grades. All right. Keyshawn drafted a very good team, but you know how I feel about that Stafford pick early. That was really dumb. Could have waited another round and still got those two guys, or better. Like, I mean, Tom Brady's pretty good. He's not whack. I still ended up with a good team though. Like, it's very good. I like it. Will Lutz a little scary. Will Lutz and Evan Ingram, that is kind of bad to end it. I'm going to give this a grade C plus. C plus. Zamir White, who you talking about? Team 2, CMC, Mandrews, Tyreek Hill, McLaurin. Very risky and inconsistent, but I love those guys. J.K. Dobbins, Amon-Ra St. Brown's overrated. QBs are okay. Tight end is okay. Chase Edmonds. I love the defense. I don't get the James Robinson pick. That's gonna probably haunt you. I'm gonna give this a grade. What a grade B or B minus? What do you guys think? Give some team grades too, so we can get over this. I don't know, in between a B or B minus. It's a good team. Um, I say B minus. I don't know, just because of the small details. Great start. Team 3, Eckler, Barkley, very well-rounded team. I hate A.J. Brown, but at 4.10, I actually like him. That's not bad. Waller, Kyler. This is a good team. A lot of players that I don't like, but you got a lot later, so that's fine. Gabe Davis, 903. He's going like round 7-ish, so that's not bad. Lance. Okay, this is a solid team, man. I like this. Probably my most favorite team so far. And you got that kicker that's really reliable, really good. I like the Broncos D week 1. I like Butker. So I think you did a great job. Like I said, this is my favorite team so far. I'm gonna give this a grade. You got 4 wide receivers. There's nothing wrong with 3 RBs. There's nothing wrong with that. They all have different bye weeks. I mean, that is a strat. You're either gonna draft 3 or 4 RBs. It's not easy. I'm gonna give it a B plus, or A minus. Team 4. That's a good pick. Harris, good. Yeah, I like this team, man. Good job. DeAndre Hopkins. Somebody had to take him, right? So you took 4 wide receivers knowing that. That's good. Okay. Melvin Gordon, not horrible. Chuba Hubbard could be a waste of a pick. I didn't like how you ended it with Hunter Henry and Chuba Hubbard. Other than that, it's a good team. I'm gonna go B plus. Yeah, Chuba B plus on this team. Good job, Team 4. I like it. So I really like Team 3 and 4. Team 5. Okay, great start with Henry, Diggs, Zeke. DJ Moore's okay, not great. Jacobs is okay. Lamar is okay pick. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, bad pick. Ertz, great pick. Devontae Smith, it's okay. Tua, auto pick. That was bad. I'm going to dock you for the auto pick. Tyler Boyd's okay. Irv Smith's okay. Great kicker. Your defense is solid. It's okay. Yeah, I think B minus. I'm just going to copy what Mark said. B minus. I like this team, but don't love it. Team 6, Jefferson, Lamb. And we heard his reasoning was that Diggs and Jefferson had the same bye week. Probably a good idea. You don't do that. And I have Diggs and Lamb really close to each other. Fournette, kind of older, kind of bigger, kind of been through wear and tear, kind of injury prone. A little scary to have Fournette in this league. I would not have went Fournette. I would not. But I get it. Mid round 3, it's not the worst pick. Mahomes a little early. Eli Mitchell, Dalton Schultz, good pick. Mooney, good pick. Patterson, not bad. Damian Harris, okay. Lazard's okay. Kirk Cousins is good. Different bye week than Mahomes. Evan McPherson's a great kicker. Saints D is really good. Hayden Hurst, I think that's a waste of a pick. That might haunt you. B minus. Team 7. Cup, Chubb, Allen, Josh Allen, Montgomery, Waddle, Miles Sanders, Kenneth Walker, Juju, Dawson Knox. Now, you're a big Dawson Knox fan. I think he's going to be horrible in this league. You got yourself a risky stack. He's going to be very inconsistent with Knox. You have no backup tight end either, so you're going to be kind of screwed with that. And that will go back and haunt you. Ayuk's a good pick. Isaiah Spiller's not a bad pick. Going 5 RBs. A little risky there, man. I would not have done that. It's not necessarily that you drafted bad players. It's just you went a little too crazy with it. No backup tight end, and you drafted Knox. No backup quarterback, and you drafted Josh Allen. So if I beat you, I might be taking Josh Allen. I don't know, Josh Allen or Cup. Please come to my team. It's not a bad team though. Between a B minus and C plus. I'm gonna say C plus because I play a lot of fantasy and I just see a lot of inconsistency, and it's a team that can absolutely destroy you and put up a lot of points, and it's a team that will have some weeks where they put up nothing. It's a very inconsistent team, and that's why I'm leaning C plus. In case you're wondering, like, oh man, this is a good team. Like, what? It's the little details, right? It's the Knox and Josh Allen stack. That's gonna really haunt you. You're gonna wish you had another tight end. Yes, that's right. Rosters are final. And look, I know I put the 30-second timer in. That was kind of a jerk move. It was hard, but look, you guys got to realize this is fantasy couch league. Like, it's not, we don't want to do a super boring draft, especially when I'm not drafting. It's way more fun to do 30 seconds. But it's hard. You have to process more information. A lot of people in here never done a vampire league. So I'm saying, like, don't be too hard on these guys. I'm just nitpicking to do the grades. Somebody wanted me to do team grades, so I'm doing team grades. Dalvin, Adams, Pittman, very nice start. Kittle, too early for me. Dylan, slightly too early for me. Hollywood Brown, Pollard, that's okay. Bateman, great pick. I love that pick right there. Monday Stevenson, okay. Quarterbacks are okay. Different bye weeks. That's good. Tight ends, different bye weeks. It seems just okay to me. It's pretty close to just Dak's team. I'm gonna C plus. I mean, I love your first 3 picks, but I'm gonna go C plus. It's a good, close to a B minus, man. I don't know, C plus, B minus. 60 seconds would I'd consider standard. 30 seconds is standard for a mock draft. Yeah. Which one? Week 7? Oh, with no Dalvin Cook. Yeah. Oh, and this one with Cup. I hope I face him in week 7. No Cup, no Josh Allen. No, not. Yeah, he's got no quarterback, no tight end, and they're going to be thin at wide receiver. So I like that. Week 7. Chase, Kelsey, team 9. Chase, Kelsey. So this guy has no backup tight end, which is fine, actually. It's not that bad. Chase, Kelsey, Akers. Yeah, I hate the Akers pick as your RB1. That's horrible. Rest of the team's actually amazing. I love every pick, basically. You did a good job. I wouldn't be too stressed out about the Kelsey, the tight end thing. You should be stressed out about Cam Akers' Achilles, though. And I think that's gonna bring up one of my top waiver picks. We're gonna segue into that. Other than Cam Akers, great job though. I mean, Kareem Hunt late, that's great. I'm gonna go with a grade B. Team 10, great start. Mixing Swift, Diggs, Pitts. I mean, not Diggs. Higgins. It's a good team, man. I would have preferred Brady over Dak though. And yeah, tight ends are different bye weeks. Dameon Pierce, that's cool. I mean, this is a cool team. I like it. I'm gonna give it a grade B minus. Team 11. One of my more favorite teams. I like this squad. You did a great job. I like Tom Brady. Now, where you really screwed up, honestly, I think that's what I'm gonna really hone in on is this tight end. What the hell are you doing, man? Do you not know that they signed Kyle Rudolph? Do you not know that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, when Gronk was out, that Cameron Brate didn't do much? Cameron Brate was great 3 years ago. Not anymore. He hasn't done anything. So this is a waste of a pick. So your tight end position is going to be super risky. I would have liked to see a less risky tight end. Your defense is incredible. They play the Jags, they play the Texans the first 2 weeks. Your kicker is solid. Good matchup week 1 against the Bears. The rest of the team's great, but I think this tight end is going to bite you, and I think you're going to lose this league because of your tight end. That's how bad. Because it's not about picking a bad tight end. It's about picking a bad tight end that you can't fix, and it's taking up 2 roster spots. So you're taking 2 roster spots, just hoping Robert Tonyan does something. So I don't think I don't think they use Rudolph. No. He's going to probably be the prominent tight end. Sorry. I think that's why they got Rudolph. No, regardless, even if you think Braith's the starting tight end, they do have Cade Otton, and it is a messy situation. I don't like your tight end position. Other than that, I love your squad. So I'm going to give it a grade B minus. I think it's a cool draft. All right, let's head on over to waivers. Let's see what I can do here. All right. So what I'm going to do. Let's refresh. Yeah, I'm, I know Cade Otton is a rookie and he's not that great. I know that. Still, what's up, Sushane? Still, they signed Kyle Rudolph. I just think Cameron Brate's a waste of a pick. It's my opinion. If you guys think Cameron Brate is a top 15 tight end, that's great. All right, how many tight ends got drafted? Let me break this down to you like this, guys. 19 tight ends got drafted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tight ends went after Cameron Brate. So 19, right? Or no? Oh no. I don't know how many tight ends went. Anyway, I'm not going to count any or anything, but Irv Smith went after Cameron Brate. Albert O went after Cameron Brate. Hunter Henry went after Cameron Brate. It's a bad pick, I think. Top 20 is pushing it, dude. I think Kyle Rudolph starts. Whatever. It's okay. It's my opinion. Somebody asked for it. Somebody asked for my opinion. So that's what I'm going to give it to them. How do I do this? This is edit lineups and matchup scores record. How do I drop players on Sleeper? Don't I go here? No. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't think they signed Rudolph for no reason. Do I have to do it on the app? How do I drop and add players? It's got to be commissioner controls. Click on the player and hit drop. No. Oh, okay. I refreshed and now it's working. There we go. Before I hit refresh, it would just say add. All right. Drop Cody Parkey finally. Yeah, I locked the waiver pool and I'm commish. Yeah, that should be locked. I did that beforehand. Where is? Yeah, it said lock all free agent and waiver moves. Yeah. And let's head on over to the waivers. So Tannehill, Mac Jones, let's go. Tannehill versus the Giants. Mac Jones versus the Dolphins. That's going to be a tough one, actually. Goff versus the Eagles. That could be good. Daniel Jones versus Tennessee could be good. I guess Wentz versus Jacksonville too. Wentz or Tannehill. All right. So that's how do I add players? I think I have to do it on the app. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got to do this on the app. So I play. All right, here's the schedule. I play Falcoholic week 1. So this is his team. He's got a good team. He's got a really good team. So I'm going to face Waller, Kyler, A.J. Brown, Mike Evans. Okay. No, there's got to be a way commissioner can just add a player. Okay, I'm in the Vampire League. Force add drop switch players. All right. So I'll just push it through on my phone. Add player. So just temporarily, let's go through them, guys. You guys feel free to help me out. So for quarterback, I'm going to go with Carson Wentz versus Jacksonville. For now, I might change my mind. The options are Wentz. There's only 4 options for me. Wentz, Tannehill, Mac Jones. Well, more than that, Daniel Jones. Jacoby Brissett's not that bad. I'm going Wentz, though, a QB. Well, it's being kind of painful. This is actually hard to do because the keyboard won't disappear. This is going to be really hard to do. The keyboard won't disappear from it's right here, but the keyboard won't disappear. I don't know how to get rid of the keyboard. That's odd. I'll just try to find him. How far down is he? Deshaun Watson's on waivers. Daryl Henderson. These players are a lot better than I thought, actually. Jalen Tolbert. Mac Jones, Alec Pierce, Rodrigo Blankenship, Sammy Watkins, baby, Paris Campbell, Nico Collins, Amir White. There we go. Carson Wentz. All right, this is going to be painful, but I just added him. Should be showing up. There we go. I got Carson Wentz. There we go. Carson Wentz. Kenny Gainwell. Naheem Hines. That's not the best game script against Houston. McKissick could be a good one. Stack. I can stack players to increase my risk and upside. Khalil Herbert could be a great one. Rashad White and Khalil Herbert. I think those are my guys. Gainwell too. Gainwell, Mack, Naheem Hines. Let's go. McKissick. There's a lot of good names here. Darrell Henderson, baby. I'm going to go with Khalil Herbert for now and Rashad White. Somebody drafted Matt Ryan, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Matt Ryan right there. Yeah, Matt Ryan right there. So I'm going to add, how do I do this? Commish, roster players, fantasy couch, add player. I'm going to add Rashad White and who's the other guy I was going to add? Crap. Khalil Herbert. Where is he? There we go. All right. I added those two guys. For a wide receiver, let's add Jalen Tolbert, Bobby Woods, Rondale Moore, Claypool. Maybe Galladay, actually. Who do I start? Sky Moore. Let's go. Alec Pierce, Paris Campbell. I'm going to go with possibly Paris Campbell. I can always drop him. Sammy Watkins. That's a good one. Let's go Paris Campbell and Tolbert. Marvin Jones. I don't know. Mark Ingram, only if Kamara gets suspended. Like I said, I'm probably going to edit this later. I got a whole month to change it. This is just for the video stream. I'll be adding some players. So let's go with... Wait, did it not add? Oh, it only added him. Rashad White. All right, we got him. Let's add Tolbert and Paris Campbell. Julio Jones as well. I added Jalen Tolbert. And I got to scroll and find Campbell because I can't type it. Stupid. Got him. All right, let's see what tight ends are available. AJ Green, no. Claypool's a good one. There's a lot of good options. Sammy Watkins, Julio Jones. Julio would be a great option if Godwin misses game one. Let's see who we got for tight end. Very curious. Njoku. So Austin Hooper is my favorite one. Austin Hooper, Noah Fant, Njoku's okay. Let's go. Let's add Austin Hooper. He's my highest ranked tight end. That's going to take forever to find. Let me see if it'll be the same as this list. Is it the same? Nope. It is not the same. Dang, that's going to take forever. This stupid app, man. The keyboard's in the way. I'll try it again. I'm going to search Hooper. I'm going to select him. I'm tapping it won't let me. Hooper. Oh, let me hit return. Okay. That was my fault. I'm stupid. Once I hit return, I can do it. All right. I added Austin Hooper. Okay. For kickers. Oh, I love the Chargers kicker, Dustin Hopkins. Dustin Hopkins, Jake Elliott, or Blankenship. Well, I think it's got to be Blankenship. Let's go with Rodrigo Blankenship. Oops. That's the wrong guy's team. Confirm. All right. And then for defense, sorry, this was a lot easier than I thought. For defense, I'm thinking the Eagles. Eagles versus the Lions. We got the Browns going against the Panthers. That's another good one. Washington going against the Jags is a good one. Titans is okay. But I will go with the Eagles. All right, let's go with the Eagles. All right, I'm happy with the squad, man. So this is the squad right here. I still have to pick my bench, or not really. My bench is basically the waiver wire. So that was pretty easy. Just making sure I did everything right. Okay. Yeah, I got a pretty good team. I think running backs is what sucks. So we got guys like Naheem Hines, Kenny Gainwell. Hoping Khalil Herbert breaks off a big run. Defense, I should be okay. Kicker, I'll be great. Tight end, I'll be okay. Yeah, this is rough, but it's fun. Yeah, I don't need to pick a bench, by the way, because I can just, it only matters who I start. I don't have to have a bench. I can add and drop players any second, right? Except if they're playing, like once they're locked. I can add and drop players as I wish. I can make 1,000 adds and drops every week or 0, right? No, I just have Hooper ranked like one spot ahead of Noah Fant. There we go. Exactly, man. Rodrigo Blankenship, baby. It's bad. Now, the only bad thing is my opponent is pretty good. Sleeper's giving me a 22% chance, baby. Let's go. I don't know about these odds, though, because they gave me a 3% chance when I just had a 1 player. So they're not used to this type of lopsided team. Yeah, I did not have 3% chance with just Wentz in the lineup. Yep, that's going to be rough. So Kyler's going to probably beat Wentz. Eckler's going to probably beat Herbert. Rashad White. I mean, he's kind of destroying me at every position. But yeah, now, I play a lot of tournaments, so I do know how to increase my upside. So like little tricks like this, like Jalen Tolbert is a great start because he has the Bucks D, right? You have to assume right away the odds are against me pretty badly. The odds are highly in my opponent's favor. All right. And so I want to start Cowboys players against his defense. I want to, start players that goes against him. I don't want to play it safe, right? So let's just say I might not play Tom Brady, right? Or Jalen Hurts because he's got these receivers, right? So I don't want to play it safe. I want to go as risky and high upside as I possibly can. So I don't know if there's any other Cowboys players. I don't think so that I could start. Well, that's gonna be rough. But I gotta get lucky. No, you can keep Trevor Lawrence. It's because he does run a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of early for starting questions, but I think Mac Jones is not a good start week 1 against the Dolphins. I do love Mac Jones this year, but probably don't want to go Mac Jones. I'll put it like that. Look for Christian Watson, Romeo Dubs is trending. Yeah, I love him. Titans wide receiver Treylon Burks got drafted, dude. I don't know. Noah Brown. I think Noah Brown used to be a tight end. Now he's a wide receiver. Yeah, that's very interesting. And he's starting the Bucks D. Well, actually, if I was him, I would start the Broncos D. So I don't know if I can find any Seahawks players. I might start Noah Fant. That's the thing. If he starts Broncos D, which I expect him to, I would start Noah Fant just to go against that because I need Noah Fant to score against his defense. It's the same thing as a stack, right? Because every time Noah Fant scores, I'm not only gaining 6, 7, 8, 9 points, he's also losing 3, 6 points too. So it is like a stack in a way. Yeah, well, I like Fant if Drew Lock starts too. So yeah, I don't think they'll sign Jimmy G. I think they're tanking. Guys, I was gonna stay on longer, maybe mock draft. I didn't think of this. I'm wearing this cape. I got these teeth in. I haven't even ate breakfast yet, so I'm gonna figure out a way to take out these teeth. I appreciate you guys tuning in. You guys had fun. I didn't know how this was gonna go down. It was a lot of fun for me. I really appreciate the 11 people that joined this league, paid money, and were very patient with me. It's my first time doing this league, so I had to adjust a lot of rules and read articles. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for trusting me that I didn't just rig the league so I'd win or anything stupid like that. I got way more integrity than that. It's going to be fun. It's going to be crazy. And it's going to mainly be based on if I start winning early or if I don't win the first 3, 4, 5 games. That's going to dramatically change how everything's going to go. If I get a win early, watch out. It's going to start snowballing. I'm going to start dominating. Every time I win, I steal a player. Now, if I don't win the first 5 weeks, I'm probably done because I need to steal players. My team sucks. Vamp team name. That's a good question. I don't have one. I just go by couch. Well, somebody gave me a good one, so I will use that. Somebody gave me a really good one here. So let's use Couch Dracula, like Count Dracula, Couch Dracula. There we go. I think we got it. Count Hackula for a Hack My lineup. That's sick. Count Hackula. That's a sick one. I play you week 5 with no bye weeks yet, so stoked about that. Well, you won't have any bye weeks, so because you're not dropping any players. Yeah, I'm sticking with Couch Dracula. Count Hackula. I don't know. I like that one better. I'm switching it. It sounds better. It sounds better. Count Hackula. That's right. All right, Count Hackula. Let's do it. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will be launching the full registration for the 96 Patreon League. I think we already have about 25 spots filled in the 9016 Patreon League. I plan on launching the registration really soon, right? Tonight, tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, something like that. So be ready. I will announce it. It's a 9016 Patreon tournament. So it's going to be 8 leagues, 12 teams each. I run it every year, and it's really based on you guys just being generous, right? All you got to do is be a $10 Patreon member. Once you do that, you go to my scheduling app. You pick the date you want to do, the 27th, I think 27th, 28th, the 3rd, the 4th, or I think like the 31st, something like that. You have 5 dates you can sign up for. It is, yeah, the 31st, Wednesday. That's Sushane's league. He's going to be in the draft on 31st. The Couch Fam's in it. I'm in it. You know, the main guys are in it. And first place wins $1,000. And I will be upping the prizes just a little bit this year because you guys have been so generous. That's right. It's only $10 to get in. $10 Patreon, you get in. You're basically stealing money from me. The reason why it works is people are generous and they keep their Patreon for 2 months, 3 months. Sometimes people have kept it for 2 years, the whole entire time. They just didn't take it off. Because of those people that are amazing, we're able to do it. Again, the 9016 Patreon League will be opening registration soon. If you do want to get in early, you can just sign up for the $10 Patreon, and I will reach out to you via email, via Patreon messaging. So make sure you're checking your Patreon. Make sure you're checking your email for those, and I'll send you the link to the app so you can sign up. 9016 Patreon will open up soon. It will fill up soon. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to both YouTube channels, this one and Fantasy Couch Podcast. Wish the vampire good luck. Count Hacula. I'm going to win this league, man. I got that feeling. I already know. All right, guys. Peace out. These fans, I got